Hello everyone. Now we are going to discuss the contingency theory. By the end of this presentation, we'll be familiar with what is contingency theory, Fiedler's contingency model, leader's trait, situational factor, last but not least, leadership effectiveness. First of all, what is the contingency theory? This theory states or assumes that a leader's effectiveness is contingent or dependent on whether his leadership style can suit this specific situation. In relation to this theory, an individual can be brilliant in one circumstance and can fail to perform his function in other circumstances, depending on his style of leadership. To increase the productivity of a leader, this theory assumes that you should be able to examine each situation and decide whether your style will suit and be effective in this situation or not. Most of the cases, this necessitates you have to be self-aware, objective, and adaptable. Now, what is Fiedler's contingency mode? It is said to be one of the earliest situation contingent leadership theories, where the theory of leadership effectiveness was based on studies of a wide range of group effectiveness and concentrated on the relationship between leadership and organizational performance. According to Fiedler's, if an organization tries to achieve group effectiveness via leadership, then there is a need to evaluate the leader according to the underlying trait and assess the situation faced by the leader and construct a proper match between both of them. Now we're going to talk about the leader's trait. Leader's trait, in order to assess the attitude or the skillful of the leader, Fiedler developed the LPC, which stands for Least Preferred Co-worker. This scale is created by asking the leader about their person with whom they least like to work. This scale is in the form of questionnaire consisting of 16 items reflecting the leader's underlying disposition toward others, including, for example, pleasant, unpleasant, friendly, unfriendly, enthusiastic, unenthusiastic, and so on, where each item of those in the scale is given a single ranking line between 1 to 8 points, with the 8 points indicating the most favorable rating. Now, we will discuss the situational factor. To know the situational factor, we have to be familiar with the three factors that create continuum of situation, which are leader-member relations, task structure, and position power. First, we will talk about the leader-member relation. This is the most powerful determinant of overall situational favorableness. This indicates whether the relationship is good or bad. The better the relationship will lead to more favorable situation. So the leader here will act more favorably. Secondly, the task structure. Is this task structured or not? Leaders with a structured situation will lead to more favorable situation or more favorable action or performance. This is due to their ability to influence others. And the last one is the position power. This is the least of them in power among the three variables. Okay. This includes what? Does the leader have the power to assign the work? Does he have the power to hire or fire, give raises or promotions, reward, punish strategy? According to those points, the leader with position power more influence or have the most favorable situation. Now, we will talk about the leadership effectiveness. The leader's effectiveness is evaluated through the interaction of the leader's style of behavior and the favorableness of the situation, or the modes or characteristics of the situation he has put in. The most favorable situation is when the leader member relations are in a good manner, the task is strongly structured, and the leader has the strong position power. Thus, he attained the three most important variables that control his leadership style. Fiedler also suggested that leaders may act differently in different situations. This means that relationship-oriented leaders generally display task-oriented behaviors under highly favorable situation and display relationship-oriented behaviors under unfavorable intermediate favorable situation. Thank you.